Hello everybody, this is RJ Epic here, and welcome to 12 Days of Comics Day 2. And we are doing another comics slash review for today. And I was gonna do something different. There were two other books that I was in between doing, but this is actually one of the ones I talked about doing yesterday, so I decided to do this one, and it's the only one I have down here out of the three choices I had. And this is Ultimate Spider-Man number 50, Black Cat. So I think you guys can imagine who gets introduced in this book. Anyway, let's get into it. We have Spider-Man on the front with a big 50 in the back, so original. Anyway, we have a little introduction. It explains what blah blah blah, everything that happened. I'm not going to go through that, so I think everybody knows by now. 4 pages without any words, and we got our first image of Black Cat. By the way, the art in this book is amazing, like tremendously amazing. I love it. I really do love it. I read this the other day, so yeah. We actually get quite a few pages at the beginning here without any words, I think. So we just see Black Cat standing on this rooftop here, slowly getting to see some of her, mostly her lips, and her face a little of her face. Then we get some sounds, still no words though. Then we go to the security of the building. We're like, oh, what was that? And it was the rooftop alarm. Oh, but it was just the wind. One cop's like, should we call him? Blah blah blah. Oh no, because then the cops think they're better than us, and like, well, they are, but they're not. And she's like, go to the roof, and like, meeting's over. And the other guy's like, you suck. And then she's like, reading. So one of the cops is a jerk, the white guy. She and the black cop like an awful. And he's like, condescend to me, you're the one condescending, blah blah blah. And make all that. Opens the door and looks up to the security camera, waves to the other guy, and he's like, oh you goofball or whatever. Then we see Black Cat is above him and knocks, and his hat comes off, cause she's really lucky. And then he goes away from the door, and she goes in, and he is locked on the roof. Which is what this next page is about, as Black Cat is walking to her destination. But then we hear the janitor scream, "Eee!" Stupid, ah! Because, like I said, Black Cat has good luck, and that water splashed in her face. We see her running along again. She takes out 2 security cameras. I wish this glare would stop. Then we see her trying to get into this, and she, without touching anything, the lock overrides, and she sees it and she gets into the room she's trying to get into. Yet again, and she uses some nice stuff to see where some lasers are that will set off the security, and then she does some other stuff, and then they're gone. Then she sees her destination, what she is looking for. She takes this painting off the wall, and she sees the safe she's trying to break into. She's looking for how to open it, and then it opens on its own. What the hell? Yeah. Yeah, she is a little too lucky, I think. She takes out what she's looking for, and it's this mysterious tablet. Who knows what that is? And she smiles. She smiles creepily. And then the 2 security guys are like, see, look, somebody's in here. Hello? And whatever. And then when they actually get in the room, we see Black Cat is above them on the ceiling holding on. And then because of her good luck, one of the cops trips and shoots, and it starts ricocheting everywhere. And then it hits one of the sprayers for when there's a fire, and they spray water, and it makes it go off everywhere and everything. And one of the cops is like, you almost shot me. Oh god, these pages are coming in. Then we get up, and we finally see Spider-Man. Hey, what exactly are you doing? And then he gets his first look at Black Cat. Bam, that's some pretty good art there. Yeah. Sorry, I wanted to turn the light off, but that's not gonna work. Sorry, this is unprofessional, but I wanted to see if I could get this going better. Then Spider-Man here is saying, wow, to himself. You are a considerable step up from the usual riffraff I find sneaking around the rooftops in the middle of the night. So he obviously finds her hot. I mean, who wouldn't, right? Who wouldn't? But, you know, let's just go. And, oh, wow, this page coming in. That's a sin right there. Now why don't you, hey, oh man, are you nutty nuts? He is chasing after her, and then he falls out the building. He's trying to use his web shooters, but since she has good luck, they're not working. Oh well, that's, yeah. Then he makes it back up because he remembers he has spider powers and can stick to walls. And he's like, only you didn't almost get killed. And then she jumps over him, kneeing him in the face. Well, I'm not done with my verbal anxiety attack. And then he catches up to her again. She kicks him. She kicks him even more. And then he dodges. She goes for a punch. He catches it. And she flips him right over. And then he falls on his head. And then she's like, cross the black cat. 7 years bad luck. Then she steps on his head right into the ground. He's like, did I just have 7 years bad luck, or am I going to have 7 years bad luck? And he's like, whoops, and as he falls, and she looks back to him. He looks up to her, and they look at each other. Look at each other in the eyes. Then he gets up, she's gone. He looks down, she's gone, and we go to, what are you thinking? And as we go back to Mary Jane and Peter in Aunt May's house, he's like, Earth to Peter Parker, you were being Spider-Man in your head again. I was, what? And she's like, oh yeah, sometimes you do that when you just get back. You're still Spider-Man even though you're not. And he's like, you need to give yourself time to get off your superhero high. She grabs his web shooters, she accidentally uses them, almost hits him, but his spider sense gives him time to react. He was like, oh, honestly, I was thinking maybe I should put the costume away for a while. And Mary Jane goes into this spin like, oh, that'd be great, I would love that. I'm not saying for you to actually do it, but that would be cool. He's like, I really don't actually like to punch people. It's not fun. He's like, oh, come on, Norman punching Norman Osborn, that was fun. And he's like, you know what I would love to do? Go on a normal date. Just me and you, that's what I really want. And then he's like, well, I'm done. I don't want to talk about me. Let's talk about you. Then they talk about Dad, who just cheated on her mother and is a jerk to his daughter, who's Mary Jane. And he's like, I would never cheat on you, you know? What? And she's like, yeah, I know. And he's like, I promise, I know. And then they look at each other and he's like, what? I love you. And he's like, I love you too. And she's like, no, I really love you. I really love you too. You want to get married right now? No, I mean, do you think we'll get married? And he's like, yeah. He's like, yes, I think we will. Are you two? You are so crazy. And then they go in for the kiss. Anyway. Then Aunt May comes and she looks down and they look up. Both of you come up to the kitchen. What's going on, May? Your father's here, Mary. Oh, and she looks horrified. And then confrontation time, as her dad has apparently read her diary. And he's like, oh, I wouldn't do this here if it didn't involve Peter too. You wouldn't. Yes, he's like, I hate you, whatever. As we see her going to her own house. But he's like, yeah, I wouldn't be here if it didn't involve you two. Like, oh my God, I almost died tonight. I can't believe it, or whatever. If Peter hadn't been there, I would have died, blah, blah, blah. No actual accusing and incriminating Spider-Man, saying that he is Spider-Man, but it just says that Peter saved him. He's like, okay, what is this? What happened? What danger was there? He's like, he's not saying anything. He's like, and then Mary Jane's dad is, I'm waiting for an answer. And he still doesn't say anything. And then we see Craig, who's Mary Jane's father, saying, oh, is that how it's going to be? Well, you listen to me, punk. You two are through, Craig. So he's trying to break them up. And then Peter looks kind of terrified. He's like, "That it? I don't want you two doing anything. Even if you try to sneak around at school, I will find out, and I will get her pulled into a private school, and a nunnery even." And then Aunt May's like, "If you don't get out now, I'll call the cops." And she's like, "I need to get out." Then Craig runs out, and she's like, "What happened on the bridge?" "Peter, I asked you." "Nothing. No, nothing." Then he makes up some story about how she almost slipped and fell into the river or whatever, but he grabbed her by the wrist. And he's like, "Do you think her dad's gonna hurt her?" And she's like, "No." And then she's asking Gwen, and her and Gwen are gonna go for a walk, and if they hear anything, they're gonna call the cops. Then we go back to Peter. He's thinking about everything that's going on. And he's like, "Maybe I will marry her. We'll just sneak off, whatever." And he sees on the news is a spy, something about Spider-Man. He turns it up to see that now apparently people think that him and Black Cat are partners, and they just robbed that place together, that mysterious Talbot. And he's like, "Oh great, this is just what I needed," basically is what he's saying. So yeah, basically guys, that was a really good issue. I was kind of rushing this because I really want to get this uploaded and out for you guys, and I really didn't feel like recording tonight, but I did anyway. This was a great issue, so there wasn't any really sins to it. I'd give this issue probably a 9 or a 9.5. Like, literally, this is like the type of Spider-Man book I like to read. It's not all about Spider-Man, it's about Peter Parker too. We have family issues in this. It's just relationships. I like to see the relationship stuff with Spider-Man too. And what an awesome introduction to Black Cat. And Black Cat is such a cool character in the story arc. Because I have this whole story arc. And it's just really cool to see what Peter Parker does in this situation. Anyway, guys, I'm going to let you guys go. I already rated this. It was a 9, maybe 9.5. No, I'm going to give it a 9. A solid 9. That'll do. But yeah, I'm going to let you guys go, and I'll see y'all later, and peace out. And tune in tomorrow night, because I'm busy tomorrow day. And same with Tuesday. I might pre-record, I might do 2 videos tomorrow. You guys will get one, and then I might have one pre-recorded, because I'm busy both in the daytime during Monday and Tuesday. So yeah. Then Wednesday I'm actually busy too, but I'll probably won't be busy all day, so I should be fine. But yeah, anyway guys, thank you all for watching. This is day 2 of 12 Days of Comics, and peace out.